Hey, Facebook friends and family, how are you? Cindy Ames here. It's Sunday night, 9:08. Can you guys see me as you hop on? Let me know. You guys can see me. I'm standing up here because I'm like full of energy. Just got in from the pouring down rain before it came down on me. Can you guys see me okay? I'm not going to be here long. I have to, confession I have to make. So as you guys hop on, say hello. Let me know you can see me before I start rambling and ranting like I always do. No, I'm kidding. Just flying from the... Hey, Diane, how are ya? Scott, how you doing, buddy? Oh, my friends who live out of state, my friends who live all over the country, I have a question for you. I have a question for all of you, actually. I'm just going to give it a second. Hey, Colleen, how are you, sweetie? Colleen, I can't wait to make those plans for Myrtle Beach. Oh, my God, I'm talking about travel tonight. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about tonight with you guys. Traveling. Oh, I have to be honest. I made this 90-day commitment to come to you guys live every day, and for the most part, I've honored it. And for some of the times, the last couple nights, I've just been a chicken shit. I've done videos, and the little ego bug has kicked me in the ass, and so I've taken them down because I just was feeling that little nasty little ego thing in my head saying like, yeah, you're really not providing value. Nobody really gives a shit, so just take it down. So the ego has won. I've taken them down. So I apologize. I have actually put the videos out there, but big old fat ego got in the way and feeling salty. So I apologize. I've grown up to it. As much as we try to be, I don't even know what. Ego gets in the way, and my big old ego has just kind of made me feel unworthy a little bit. So things to try to inspire you and talk about, yeah, bite me in the ass, taking them down. Anyways, tonight I want to talk to you about travel. Getting out and seeing the world. My friends who live all over the country, like we try to get together. I know for myself, my hand is raised. If I could travel more, I would definitely do it. I used excuses. You know, when my kids were young, like we did the family vacation, right? But if you could travel more, or if you don't travel more and you don't get out and see places you want to go see, what is the main reason why? Is it because you can't get time off of work? Is it because it's too far to travel, you're afraid to fly, you're afraid of being on a boat, that kind of thing? Hey, Tania, I love you, girl. Thank you. Oh, my God. I finally have it down. I ran today. I took a shower. I went shopping for my mom, and my hair is down before the rain hit. Thank you so much, Tania. I love you, sis. So one of the, couple reasons. Is it because it's too expensive? My hand's raised. Is it because it's too far? You're afraid to fly. You're afraid of, water, being on a cruise, that kind of thing. Is it because you can't get off from work, right? So I'm just going to give you a little backup here. My history, when I went to school, I graduated. My brother got into this airline. He was a communications. Oh, I love it, Scott. Oh, God, then we got to talk, buddy. My brother was a communications major at Clarion. He ended up getting the airline industry right out of school. Was back then for those old folks like me, you guys that are in our 50s. People Express. Do you guys remember that airline? People Express. It was based out of Newark, New Jersey. It was like the budget airline. You paid as you got on the plane. Do you guys remember that? Comment below if you guys. Dean, I know you have to remember this. Sorry. People Express, right? This airline. My brother started, he was like a station manager, and Hap Peretti was like the vice president, this guy, and he decided to start his own airline. And right when I graduated from college, he started this airline, an underutilized hub. Back then, hub wasn't even a word people understood, like airlines and hubs. Like you guys all fly all over the country, right? You fly into a central hub. American Airlines is out of, I don't even know, United's out of Chicago. Like airlines have major hubs where they all fly into connecting flights and you fly out, right? Well, Washington Dulles was this airline, this airport that was an underutilized hub, and this Hap Peretti had this vision to start this upscale airline in an underutilized hub in Washington, D.C. There was Reagan and BWI. So he left People Express, started this airline. My brother left People Express. A lot of people left People Express to go with this new airline, this startup airline. Hey, Dave, how are you? Oh, I hate doing things that... Oh, okay. Well, we'll discuss that. Anyways, so back to my story. So he started this startup airline. My brother left, said, oh, my God, Cindy, I graduated with an advertising major from Penn State, right? Going through some tough times. My mom and dad were going through some tough times, and I was like sick back then. That's when I had my eating disorder and had all kinds of problems, which I'll get into another time. But I needed to get away from Pittsburgh. I needed to get out. And so I went down to DC. I interviewed. I got a job with this startup airline, Presidential Airways. Oh my God. It was this upscale, like amazing, all young people, great airline. And I got into the airline industry. I was not a flight attendant. My brother would not let me be. It was so funny. He's like, you have to start in customer service, build your way up, which I did in the 5 years I was there, and I would still be there if the company didn't go bankrupt. I love living in Northern Virginia. I'm talking really fast because I'm excited. Anyhow, so left Pittsburgh, moved down to Northern Virginia, started with this airline, right? Great people, young people. Like, I had the opportunity to travel anywhere and everywhere I wanted. But when you're right out of college and you're broke, well, I had the flying benefits and the privileges. I really couldn't take advantage of it too much. Plus, I was a regular customer service agent. So I had like, we worked shift work, right? So it was like 4 to 12, 12 to 4. We rotated, right? And it was 5 days on, 2 days off. You worked a schedule and it rotated every month. And it was based on seniority and all that kind of thing. Oh, thank you so much, Lori. Thank you for the hearts and love, guys. If you find any value in this, please like and share it. But I'm going to drop some gems for you tonight. I'm so excited about this. It's just getting back in my blood. Anyhow, so I started with this company. I loved it. And I got to go to Switzerland. I got to go to France. I got to go to the Bahamas. I went to St. Thomas. Like, in that, my little income that I made at the time and with the time that I had off, we were able to just fly. You could fly standby wherever you wanted, right? You got great discounts, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I met my husband, my fiance. I met him. We worked in different departments, but I met him and we got engaged, and the company went belly up. They just went belly up. We were in a partnership with United at one point. We were in a partnership with Continental Airlines. I learned 3 different reservation systems, but I loved it. But the competition, the big competition came in, right, into this little Washington Dulles hub, and the big guys came in, and Presidential Airways went out of business. And I was heartbroken. I lost a lot of money. Hey, Dan, how are ya? My husband and I were engaged at the time. We moved back to Pittsburgh, moved in with my parents. My mom, actually, my mom and dad were separated for a short time. Moved back in with my mom. I planned my wedding, and life moved on. So I went into a whole different direction. But I had that blood in me. Like, I loved having the opportunity to be able to travel and see different places in the world. And my goal is I want to see all the beaches. I love the sun. I love walking in the sand. My goal is, oh my God, I want to see all the beaches in the world. But the travel thing got put on the back burner because then I started a family. And what we did was, when we could afford it, we would take a family vacation once a year, which was the priority, right? We'd go to the beach. It was always a beach or a lake vacation with the kids. I have 4 kids. So we would go to the Outer Banks, which was wonderful. We had wonderful vacations there, renting a huge home with my family, and we'd all chip in. And it was like a really inexpensive way to travel. And that's what we did. That's what I did with my kids growing up. We took beach vacations to Ocean City, Maryland, to the Outer Banks, to Myrtle Beach, Ocean City, New Jersey. We went to Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia, but that was it. 1 vacation a year. A couple summers, it was 2. We squeezed in 2 vacations, but that was the extent of it. We couldn't afford to go take our kids to Europe. We couldn't afford to take our kids to Germany or Italy. You know what I mean? Like, that was the extent of it, but it was fun, right? It was great. We enjoyed it. So then my kids, got older, and then I got into my life, and now they're in college, right? So then you have to worry about college expenses and all these things, getting your kids through. And like, at what point it's like, okay, when I'm an empty nester, my kids are all out of the house. And it's so amazing. My kids talk about like the places they want to go and the things they want to do. My daughter, believe it or not, she's on a plane all the time. My son's in Mexico right now for work, but he's been to Italy, Amsterdam, and England. My son, they want to travel. They want to see the world. And I am so excited because it's like, there's a big wide world out there. Like, what's holding you back? Well, what is holding you back? What is the number one thing that's holding you back from traveling? If you have no desire to travel, don't watch the video. It's not a big deal. But like, if you want to see places, you want to go to places, you want to see things, like, what's the number one reason that's holding you back from doing that? For most people, it's money. For me, it was definitely money. Time, of course, and I'm caring for my mom and things. Hey, Amy, how are you? But like, money is a big factor, right? Getting time off from work. Some people want to get a couple weeks vacation a year. You want to save, that counts your sick days and things like that. But so what if you could find a way where you were able to travel and like you wanted to go to like 5-star resorts and 5-star hotels for like the price of 3-star resorts and hotels? You guys know all these like little sites that are out there, Travelocity and Expedia. And I have a secret I want to share with you about that. If you want to know the inside scoop on these companies that are out there, all these billions of companies out there you think are like different companies that are vying for your dollar to save money here, save money there, I have a big secret for you. If you want to know what it is, inbox me, say, I want to know more. Message below. Hey, Dan, you're right. Money's always, for me and my family, it's definitely been money. And time, my husband could get the time off, but number one was the money, right? Number one for most of us is the money. But So anyways, back to my story. These companies that are out there, and you Google cheap air, you're trying to find airfare, you're trying to find a rental car, you're trying to find a hotel, you're trying to find a house, you want to go somewhere. I have done it. Hand is raised. Oh my God. On the computer, checking Expedia, checking, and then price comparing, right? Jumping from one site to another, spending hours trying to save a couple $100, trying to save money, looking at all these different sites. I found something out that will blow your fucking mind. And I'm sorry I'm swearing tonight. I'm sorry I'm dropping the F-bomb, but oh my God. If you want to know, message below. Let me know, Cindy. Drop an emoji. You can reach out to me. I will reach out to you. I found something this past weekend that blew my mind. And coming from the travel industry, coming from the first 5 years out of college, I worked in the airline industry. We did charters to all the islands. Like, I thought I'd been there, done that. I knew it all. I have to share a funny story with you guys. Literally, when we were planning our honeymoon, my husband and I, my fiance, we had a cruise planned. And I decided at the last minute to book a Club Med. One of our charters, Presidential Airways, we flew these charters to all the islands. I decided to book a Club Med to the Bahamas. And we canceled our cruise before we got penalized, right? And I was like, oh, this is going to be great. I had no idea back then, 27 years ago, what Club Med was. It was an anecdote for civilization. We flew into the Bahamas. First of all, we got married at the end of August, so it was hurricane season. End of August, hurricane season, torrential downpour. I lost my tan. I said, for anybody that didn't know where we went on our honeymoon, I told them we went to Niagara Falls because I literally lost my tan and I gained 10 pounds because all we did was eat, drink, and have sex because we couldn't do anything else. It was hurricane season, right? Oh yeah, of course, damn, I'll let you know. Anyways, so we fly into the Bahamas. We get into our place. We're literally on luggage carts getting to our little villa. There's no locks on the door. There's no TV. There's no phone. There's a safe in the room, and it's just this basic bed, basic room. It's an anecdote for civilization. They cut you off from civilization. I'm like, I gave up a cruise for us to do this. Meanwhile, I worked in the industry. I had no clue what Club Med stood for back then. That was like the last thing we needed. We needed some excitement. That was the last thing we needed. So live and learn. Came back from that experience. It's like, okay, well, first of all, any of y'all want to get married at the end of August and September, maybe rethink that because it is hurricane season if you want to go somewhere tropical for your honeymoon. That was the one thing I learned. Number two, Club Meds have probably changed over the last 20-some, 30 years, but back then, you didn't get a newspaper. Like, you were cut off from society. That was the whole point of it, was to escape, like, reality, escape what's going on in the world. I don't know. I might do that again now. I don't know. But it was so different. So not what I expected. Anyhow, back to my story. So I found some information out. For myself, I'm the empty nester mom. I'm taking care of my mom. My kids are out of the house. They're living their lives. I want to travel. Like I would make excuses. I really don't give a shit about seeing. I really don't want to see Italy. I really don't care. I want to go to Italy so bad. Like there's places I want to see before I die. There's places I want to see. My soul's calling me. I want to go. I think is money an object? Money's the issue. Is money, it's time. Right now, time is kind of a factor because I'm doing stuff, it would be hard for me to get away because I'm helping care for my mom right now. But there's places like I want to go and there's places I want to see. And I don't really want to rough it. Like, I really don't want to have to sleep in a trailer park to experience something. This is just me personally. So I found a way, and I'm sharing it with you. If you want more information, please inbox me, message me, say, I want to know. I will reach out to you, where I have access and ability to 5-star resorts and hotels and places throughout the world for 3-star prices. And it comes with 110% price match guarantee. So if you're thinking about traveling anywhere, if you have to travel for work, if you're an entrepreneur and you have to pay your own business expenses and you're traveling somewhere, oh my God, hit me up. Hit me up. I feel like Oprah right now. Like, I have something for you. I have something for you. I have something for you. I can't divulge what it is right now because I have to get all the information, but I am so excited because in this day and age, I was blown away by this. I was blown away by, what do you think when you're looking at all these sites? Expedia, Cheap One Air, what is it, Travelocity, da-da-da-da. You think you're looking at 15 different companies, 15 different sites, and you're not. You're not. That's what blows my mind. So I want to share that with you. Please reach out to me. If you want to travel and you want to be able to experience things in this lifetime with your family, with your honey, with your boo, by yourself, you get the itch, you want to get away, and you just think, oh, I can't afford it. believe me, there's an affordable way to do it. And there's some technology out there and there's some things out there that I want to share with you. And I'm just new at this, so I'm excited, but I'm getting back into where my passion is, always was, in travel. When I graduated from college and come full circle, it's, how old am I, 55? So we're talking 25 years later, I'm coming back to do something I absolutely love. And I want to be able to help you be able to see the world at way more affordable prices, price guarantees if you're planning a trip. Please message me. I have gifts I can give you. It's not going to cost you anything at all. Nothing. That's the best part of this. I'm able to give you something that you're not going to have to pay a dime for ever. No strings attached, nothing. The only way that I will save and you save, well, the only way I will do anything benefit at all is by you saving. How great is that? How brilliant is that? And I came across this, I kid you not, a week ago, and I've been looking at it, I'm like, wow, oh my God. I'm talking about it before I even know all the details. I'm telling you though, this is an absolute no-brainer. I am so excited about this. That's why I'm standing. I can't even sit. I can't even sit down. Please inbox me if you want more information. I will definitely be talking to you guys more about this. I'm so excited because if you want to get out there, even if it's only one family vacation a year, once a year, you get away with your family. I can help save you money. I can help save you money. And there's no strings attached. There's no strings attached. And it's 110% price guarantee, which is even better. So I can't wait to share with you. I cannot wait to share this information with you as it comes to me. But if you want information now, you want to know more about it now, let me know in the comments below. I want to know more. Private message me. I am so excited about this. I'm so excited to be back into an industry that I absolutely love. Love, 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 love. And I can't wait to share more with you guys. So please inbox me. And I'm sorry for the ego thing getting in the way. I'm human. I've just been feeling a little salty, feeling sorry for myself. So I did have some videos out there and I took them down. So anyways, that's just my honest truth. I'm just being honest with you guys. So I love you. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Okay? I love you guys. Good night.